Welcome, everyone. Today we're taking a deep dive into one of the most talked about topics in pop culture and politics, Donald Trump's hair. Whether you love it, hate it, or just can't look away, there's no denying that his signature style has sparked endless debates, memes, and even scientific studies. From the wild hairstyles of the 1970s to his more recent public appearances, Trump's hair has been a constant source of fascination and, let's be honest, some serious secondhand embarrassment. So, let's take a fun and lighthearted journey through the most cringe-worthy hair moments he'd probably prefer to forget. The 1970s were a rough decade for hair in general, but Donald Trump's look during this time was in a league of its own. Photos from the era show a young Trump with a hairstyle that can only be described as a chaotic mix of bouffant and comb-over. The volume was extreme, the sides were uneven, and the overall effect was more confusing than stylish. Stylists have pointed out that while bold hair choices were common in the 70s, Trump's look stood out for all the wrong reasons. The heavy use of hairspray gave his hair an unnatural stiffness, and the odd placement of his part made it seem like he was fighting a losing battle against his own genetics. It's no surprise that this decade remains one of his most regrettable hair eras. One of the most infamous moments in Trump's hair history happened during the 2016 campaign trail. During a windy outdoor rally, a strong gust of air exposed what many had long suspected. His carefully constructed comb-over wasn't as secure as he claimed. As cameras zoomed in, the world got an unfiltered look at the reality behind the illusion. The internet exploded with memes, slow-motion replays, and even jokes from weather reporters about the hurricane-force winds threatening his signature style. It was a moment so unforgettable that it became a defining part of his public image, proving that even the most carefully maintained hair can't always stand up to Mother Nature. Over the years, Trump's hair has undergone subtle shifts, but one thing has remained consistent: the mystery surrounding its true nature. Is it a comb-over? A carefully styled sweep? Or something else entirely? Experts have weighed in, with some suggesting he may have undergone hair transplants, while others insist it's all about strategic styling and a lot of product. Whatever the case, the fascination with his hair has only grown, with late-night hosts, comedians, and even scientists dedicating segments to dissecting its secrets. One particularly memorable moment came when a photo of his hair blowing in the wind revealed a strange, almost helmet-like shape, leading to even more speculation and jokes. Even in recent years, Trump's hair has continued to make waves. During a 2024 rally, a sudden downpour left his usually immaculate style looking less than perfect. The rain caused his hair to flatten in unexpected ways, and once again, the internet had a field day. Clips of the moment went viral, with side-by-side comparisons to wet dogs, melted ice cream, and even famous movie characters who've had their own hair disasters. It was a reminder that, no matter how much time passes, Trump's hair will always be a topic of conversation. But it's not just the elements that have caused problems for Trump's hair. There have been plenty of awkward moments indoors, too. During a particularly heated debate in 2020, he leaned forward aggressively, and his hair seemed to shift in a way that defied gravity. Viewers immediately noticed, and social media lit up with comments about whether his hair was real, glued down, or somehow defying the laws of physics. Even his opponents couldn't resist poking fun, with one famously quipping, "I don't know what's more unstable, his policies or his hairline." Of course, Trump has never been one to shy away from the jokes. In fact, he's even leaned into them at times, once tweeting that his hair was 100% real and blaming any odd appearances on bad lighting or camera angles. But the more he's tried to control the narrative, the more the public has latched onto the absurdity of it. From Saturday Night Live sketches to deepfake videos imagining what he'd look like with different hairstyles, his hair has become a cultural touchstone, a symbol of both his persona and the endless entertainment value of political figures' quirks. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Whether you see Trump's hair as a bold statement, a fashion disaster, or just a weirdly compelling mystery, one thing's for sure: it's not going anywhere. As long as he's in the public eye, People will keep talking about it, laughing about it, and maybe even secretly wondering how it works. And who knows? Maybe someday the full truth behind the hairstyle will finally come out. Until then, we'll just have to enjoy the ride. One windy day, rainy speech, or awkward lean at a time. Thanks for joining me on this hilarious and slightly bizarre journey through Donald Trump's most embarrassing hair moments. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun deep dives into the quirks of famous figures.